My name is Koohan Paik-Mander, if you don't know me already, and I have been following the Mauna movement since its very, very inception. Actually, since Kealoha Pishota first came to me in 2008 at Mauna Kea's bookstore back in Hilo when I was touring the archipelago with my book, Super Fairy Chronicles. And she came to me, and this was before any lawsuit had been filed. She looked into my eyes and she said, they want to build a huge telescope on Mauna Kea. And I gasped. I was living on Kauai at the time, but I've been following this movement. I have not been involved, even though I've been on the island for 6 years, because I grew up in Guam, and those guys are really struggling to fight the military and what they're doing, turning their entire archipelago into a war practice zone. So I was very involved and continue to be involved helping those guys and other different islanders in the Pacific. But the reason I'm here now is because I'm running for office. It came to that. I never intended to. And what the reason I'm running is I've been fighting the Hu Honua Bioenergy facility, and this is something that is so serious. The Hakalau Aquifer is on the verge of being permanently contaminated starting in 2019. This is an electrical generator in Pepe-Keo that they're constructing. It will be built in 2019. And what it will do is they plan to draw 21 million gallons of water per day from the aquifer, which is fed from the summit of Mauna Kea. Take that 21 million gallons of water, mix in about 24 hazardous chemicals, I read all the labels and how hazardous they are, and re-inject it back into the aquifer every day for 30 years when they get their loan paid off. I feel that this is so serious and is considered an act of terrorism in most societies when you intentionally contaminate a society's water supply. And yet our public officials in the state has approved it. They're moving forward. And I've been fighting this tooth and nail for like 2 years. And it got to the point where I was running up against brick walls and I thought, you know what? I cannot let my opponent, Mark Nakashima, run unopposed. He's been supporting this and I'm going to run against him. So here I am. And you know what I'm finding, and this is where I need your help, Lahui. I'm finding that as soon as I tell people when they ask, are you pro or anti-TMT? And I say I'm anti-TMT, they shut down. And even though everything else they're going to agree with, like I'm going to work for free medical for all. I'm going to work for shutting down these plants. They're polluting our waters and our coastal waters, our aina, like the O'Okaladeri. It was through my help that those guys got the Center for Food Safety, who I have affiliations with, to be their attorney for free, and we're going to shut them down. But as long as the people who are on my side with TMT, in that we oppose it, are not going to vote, then I'm not going to get in office. And so I'm asking you, if there's any election that you would vote in, if there's just one, I guarantee you this is the one that will make a difference. It's like I understand why people are just sick of the fake state system. I am too. But on the other hand, right now there is a system at the local level that we do have some wiggle room to make a difference. And to be quite bluntly, I'm the wiggle room. So I just ask you humbly, please, you can go vote on election day. They have a new register the same day you vote. So please, if you're District 1, that is the district I'm running in against Mark. It goes from including Waipi'o Valley, it includes Mauna Kea, it includes Pohakuloa. It's a very sacred district, and it goes all the way down, including Kaumana. So please, I beg you, if you're with me and we care about protecting our resources for 7 generations and more into the future, please, I urge you, go register to vote the day of election day and cast your vote. Mahalo.